Hey guys, gals, and non-binary pals, welcome back to Reading Percy Jackson with my Christian mother. I'm your host, Mila Rose.
And I am Misty. I am her Christian mom, who is also thebomb.com. Just saying.
And we have a recording studio now.
You're welcome.
Well, we have a recording place now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And we're going to be recording our episodes from right here from now on. Anyway, so, the good thing is, the funny thing is, we're starting a new book, and we're in a new, recording place. So anyway,
let us know if you like the old one better.
Yes. So anyway, we're reading the first two chapters of The Sea of Monsters. Chapter 1, My Best Friend Shops for a Wedding Dress, and Chapter 2, we play dodgeball with cannibals.
Which was great.
It was funny.
I have to say I like these books better than the first one. The chapters anyway. So far, it's really starting out great.
Yeah.
Rick, you done did your thing in this one, boy. Just
wow.
saying. Hashtag shout out Rick.
Hashtag shout out our fellow Texan.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on these chapters?
I thought they were really, really good. I definitely feel like it's off to a great start.
Yeah.
I will say it is nothing like the movie. Just saying.
We watched the Sea of Monsters movie a lot because it's one of my favorites.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Nothing like it.
I was really sad when they took it off of Disney Plus. I have no idea why.
Because you love it.
Because I love it, and they want to torture me. It was a really bad movie, but it was so bad that it was funny, and I like to make fun of the movie for being so bad. And the "Don't Walk on My Roof" part was one of my favorites. It's a meme in the Percy Jackson fandom. It's a really funny meme. I don't know why I'm whispering. This is not an ASMR channel. I swear to God. Anyway, what did you think of the first chapter? My best friend shops for wedding dresses. Was it what you expected?
No.
No, not at all. Mm-mm. Who did you think that, at first, who did you think, the best friend was who was shopping for, wedding dresses?
I really had no idea, because I was they're 10, so...
Because they're, Percy's 13 now.
Still not old enough to get married, in my opinion. Just saying. Maybe in some countries, however, not in the United States.
Yeah, which is where we live. In Texas, in the United States, which is where we live, in the Northern Hemisphere.
And it's not 1910, or no, I guess not even 1910, but it's
18,
not 18,
not
10.
Something BC.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. That. We open up where Percy's having a nightmare.
Yes.
And literally the first line of the book is, my nightmare started like this, which is not a good start.
No.
So Percy, he nightmares about, this beach city with, stucco buildings, and he sees none other than Grover running away from a shadowy monster.
Yeah, so Percy is standing on a deserted street in some little beach town, and it was the middle of the night, and a storm was blowing, and then he, sees Percy. And he's in Florida.
Yeah.
And he's like, I thought...
And Percy doesn't know why, how he knows that he is in Florida because he's never been to Florida before.
Yeah. Though he, knows. He's like, no, I'm in Florida, though.
Yeah.
But I've never been here. So. Then he heard the hooves clattering. So that's how he knew that it was Grover.
Yeah. Because Grover is a satyr. He has hooves. I don't know why I needed to explain that. But if you made it this far, then you probably, already know.
Yeah.
You also probably already know that Grover is one of our favorite characters to, not throw hate at or hate on, just, critique, I guess. Because
It's just hilarious. I think it's hilarious. Because the movie makes him, all bad and everything, but, the book, he just, misses every single opportunity to actually be a hero.
Yeah, if Grover was playing, if Book Grover played baseball, he'd miss every single hit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I know this is probably gonna get a lot of hate in the comments, but I prefer movie Grover better than Book Grover because he's just so He's cooler. I don't like how they made Grover so thirsty, though.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was so thirsty in the movie.
And he's like 10, so.
Okay, yeah.
Well, he's supposed to be.
He's supposed to be 28, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Well, like, chronologically, he's 28. Biologically, he's, like, in middle school.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the...
So anyway, Grover is a satyr. So from the waist up, he looks like a typical teenager. But waist down, he's hairy, like she was explaining. And he's got this strange limp. So, and Percy says, which is hilarious, he's like, unless you catch him naked from the waist down, like you wouldn't really know.
And Percy's caught him naked from the waist down.
And he's like, which I do not recommend.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't.
2 out of 5 stars, would not recommend.
No. So anyway, Grovey. Who's Grovey?
It's Grover's sister.
Is that Grover and Percy? I shipped them and they're Grovey.
I'm pretty sure Grover and Percy is a ship, but I'm not sure what the ship name is.
So Grover was terrified of something that was behind him in the dream. And then all of a sudden Percy wakes up, right? And he's like...
Yeah. No, Grover then, he jumps into the wedding shop. And then Percy wakes up.
Yeah.
And he sees this figure on his like outside his window. But he's just like, wait, I'm on the 15th floor.
Yeah. There's no way there could be like a person hanging out outside my window.
Yeah, definitely not.
Unless they can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe
wait,
I
do you
can
think
touch the sky.
Wait, so you said unless they can fly. So do you think
ooh, maybe they got them fly shoes.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I didn't know how to word it though. So and who has fly shoes?
Grover?
No, I remember he lost them in Tartarus.
Oh, Luke.
He lost them in Tartarus.
Luke.
Yeah, Luke has fly shoes. So it's so do you think that Luke is spying on Percy?
Well, I know who it is now.
Well, yeah,
in
chapter 2, but fly shoes.
I actually thought that it was a monster.
Oh.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking. I was like, "Oh, dude, you better get some backup because it's not looking too good for you."
Well, there were monsters because there were the. Oh wait, chapter 2. That's chapter 2 stuff. Anyway,
True,
Percy he gets up. He's just he gets up and the sun's already up, which I don't get that. I don't wake up when the sun is already up.
Okay, but you and your brother wake up early.
Yeah, but I also go to school that starts at 8. I also go to school that starts at 8 in the morning.
I think if you woke up at 6:45-ish, then the sun would probably be out.
Probably, maybe 7. No, I leave at 7.
Yeah.
I leave at 7. So I guess the sun would be up at around 7.
I don't know. The sun's never up whenever I wake up.
Yeah.
So, but I wake up at 4:45.
You wake up at 3.
Yeah. 4. Okay, calm down.
You wake up at 3 in the morning.
I have to because I got to get some peace and quiet before my kids wake up.
I wake up at 6, by the way. I wake up at 6 in the morning. My brother wakes up earlier.
I get 5. Yeah. I try to get him to sleep in, but anyway.
Yeah. My eyes look weird. I don't know why my eyes look weird.
How?
They just look weird. Anyway, so back to the chapter. So Percy's mom wakes him up. She's just like, "Hey, time to get ready for your last day of school. This is the time to celebrate." Because Percy's never made it through the year.
Yeah, he's like, whoa.
Whoa.
So she's making blue pancakes.
Waffles.
Or was it waffles?
It's blue waffles.
Okay.
Blue waffles and eggs.
Which I had to make after reading the first chapter.
Yeah.
I didn't make the blue eggs. I made blue waffles.
No, blue waffles. We made blueberry bacon waffles, and we watched The Lightning Thief.
They were the bomb, too.
They were delicious.
Anyways, and he's trying to tell his mom about his dream, and his mom's kind of brushing him off. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was a little bit weird too. Yeah. I'm like, why is she being like that? Because usually she's all up in his business, trying to make him feel better.
Like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but she's like, you're fine.
It's
your last day at school.
It's fine. This is the time to celebrate. And then she goes in with and when Percy mentions camp, he's just and Sally's just so Percy mentions camp, and Sally goes, "Well, how about after school I take you and Tyson to not bike shop, the skate shop that you like?" And Percy just like, well, now you're acting weird.
Yeah. Like,
Well,
why
now
is he
you're-
trying to? Why is she trying to butter him up?
She's bribing him.
And that's the other thing. So Tyson is in
Tyson
this
is
first chapter
Yeah.
of the second book,
and
which is nothing like the movie. Remember, I've watched the movie first,
Yeah.
which you probably shouldn't do.
yeah, definitely not. Probably not. I'm a bad co-host.
But I also didn't know that I was going to read the books. You read the
Yeah.
books first, didn't you?
I did.
So
Well, okay, so here's how it went. I was reading The Lightning Thief, and then like a couple chapters before I finished, I watched the Lightning Thief movie. And then whenever I got to the Sea of Monsters, I like read a couple, like I read maybe to like the midway point, and then I watched the movie.
books are way better.
Yeah, the books are way better, definitely.
But I used to tease her before I read the books that I thought that the
And I would get really angry.
movies were
And
really
I would
good.
get angry.
Anyways, okay, so she's Sally is telling Percy, hurry up, eat, you got to get to
Yeah.
school, it's your last day. If you're not at the train on time, Tyson's gonna be
Tyson's gonna be like, he's gonna get scared
yeah.
because
So
he doesn't like being underground.
and he's like 6'2",
Yeah.
weighs
Well-
like 220 pounds. He's like a linebacker for like Texas State.
Didn't you say that Clarice is a linebacker too?
She is.
There were a lot of linebackers in these books.
She's like a girl linebacker.
Tyson's a guy linebacker.
Yes, but
Ty-
he cries. for
No.
everything.
Tyson would be like, Tyson's like this big, tall dude. I feel like he would be like a really, really like big basketball player.
But he's big too.
But yeah, I know he's like big, but like he's also really, really tall.
The book says that he wears a size 20 shoe.
Okay, basketball player.
Wow,
I'm
I
thinking
was like,
basketball player.
who
wears a
you're
size 20?
in junior high? Like no, but again, I went to Pasadena. We're Mexicans, so we're kind of small as it
We're
is.
tiny.
Yeah,
We're tiny.
if there was a kid in my school who was wearing a size 20 shoe, we'd be like, something wrong with him. He ain't no Mayan. He ain't got no Indian in him. No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so Percy gets to school, and it's like this college prep school.
Yes. And Tyson goes there for free. And it breaks
Yeah.
my heart because they're like, Tyson's a charity case.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's like rude.
Yeah, I don't like the people at the beginning of the book because they get on my nerves.
They're like super mean. Like
Yeah. No,
that one kid, what was his name?
Matt Simone.
Sloan.
Sloan. I'm thinking of Simone, like the cookie.
No, that's
Like
a
the
Samoan.
girl. Samoan.
No, Sloan. Yeah, he needs to
Sloan.
get his booty
Yeah.
taekwondoed one good
Taekwondo.
time.
Yeah.
Just saying. So anyway, back to
So like he's at school, and the first class he has is English class where they had to read Lord of the Flies, and for their final grade they had to go to the courtyard and just spend an hour with no not parental but like adult supervision.
like free
And
for all.
oh minute, and I'm going to quote what happens. It's oh, we're already at the second chapter already.
No,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we're already at the second chapter. Anyway, so here's what happened. So it was, one minute. Where is it? I'm trying to find it.
Weren't they playing dodgeball? Or
No,
was
that's later. That's later. Oh, it was, Percy goes, take my first class today, English. The whole middle school had to read this book called The Lord of the Flies, where all these kids got marooned on an island and go psycho. So for our final exam, our teacher sent us to the break yard to spend an hour with no adult supervision to see what would happen. What happened was a massive wedgie contest between the 7th and 8th graders, 2 pebble fights, and a full-on tackle basketball game.
Awesome.
The school bully, Matt Sloan, led most of those activities. And then we get like a description of Sloan. Do you want to read the description?
I don't remember it.
I have it right here.
Oh, okay.
I have it right
Yes.
here. Do you want to read the description
Yes.
of Matt Sloan?
Where is it at? Pointed out.
It's just this paragraph right
Okay.
here.
He wasn't big or strong, but he acted like he was. He had eyes like a pit bull and shaggy black hair.
Wow.
He always dressed in expensive but sloppy clothes. Oh, that's right, because he didn't want people to know he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
money. So he
Yeah.
was like, I'm rich, but like I'm going to pretend like I'm I'm trying not to be
I'm
rich.
but I don't care.
One of his front teeth was chipped from the time he'd taken his daddy's Porsche for a joyride and run into a "Please slow down for children" sign.
Wow.
Ooh, I wish y'all would take my Porsche for a joyride. Oh.
So yeah.
I wish I had a Porsche first.
So yeah, Matt Sloan was like the big bully on campus. I haven't had to. I take that back. I actually have. I was gonna say I haven't had to deal with bullies before, but then I remembered that I
But we're not gonna say any names.
That I got a girl kicked out of my theater class in the first week of school.
Not really. You didn't do it.
I
didn't
do it. She did.
There's consequences to actions.
Yeah.
So
she was a big bully.
Anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, I've had some experiences with bullies before, and it's not fun. So I don't think that Matt Sloan would be any better.
No.
Anyway, so Matt Sloan he's around these kids, not kids, but they're his goons.
They've never ben there before.
No,
so
yeah,
they have name tags. One of them was Bob.
No.
But
I have it right here. It's a minute. So one minute. They were the new kids who must have been visiting because they were all wearing these stupid "Hi, my name is" tags in the admissions office. They must have had a weird sense of humor too because they all filled in strange names like Marrow Sucker, Skull Eater, and Joe Bob.
Joe Bob.
No human being had names like that.
I kind of like it. My name is Joe Bob.
No, I think you're supposed to say it like this: Marrow Sucker, Skull Eater, and then Joe Bob.
No, it's like Joe Bob.
Joe Bob.
He's very country, Joe Bob.
Joe Bob.
Joe Bob and them.
So Sloane's picking on Tyson and Percy because Percy's Tyson's only friend and Tyson is Percy's only friend. And
Sloane is like, if you didn't hang out with Tyson, you would actually have friends.
And then Percy's trying to hold back a punch. So
I would be like, hey, don't start something.
So
won't be
later
nothing.
on,
you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing in between me and you but air and opportunity, homie. Just
so
kidding.
then the bell rings.
That's why I need Jesus.
And so then the bell rings and they leave for the next class. And a girl's voice calls, "Percy!" Percy looks around and he's just like, wait, who said it? Who said my name? That's how I feel every time I'm upstairs and I'm doing something like reading or drawing and I'll hear my name being faintly called and I'm just like, wait.
Yeah, but that's me.
No, it's not you. It's no one. I'll just hear my name and I'm just like, wait, what? And I'll run downstairs and I'm just like, yes, and then there's no one said your name. It's happened more than once. It's happened a lot actually.
Maybe you're just feeling guilty. You're feeling I should be downstairs doing my chores, but I'm not. And I know my mom's going to call me at some point.
And then it'll happen, it happens at least once a week. Where, I get called downstairs, and then, no one's been calling my name, and it's just, weird.
Good. Got to keep you on your toes.
Weird. Anyway, they go to their next class, and it's science, and their teacher's name is Miss Tesla.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do, too.
Nikola Tesla.
Yeah.
Creator of the Tesla coil.
And they end up winning an award for completing their science project the fastest. 30 seconds.
It was in under 30 seconds. And their project was, oh my god. Their project was see who can make an explosion out of all the chemicals the fastest. And that's how you get a grade.
Tyson's hands are so big that he accidentally knocks something over.
Knocks everything into the trash can and then creates a mushroom cloud. And I want to ask, what were they using? What creates a mushroom cloud?
I don't know, but he got an A+.
They both got an A+ for being natural chemists.
Okay.
No, it's just Tyson who knocks. I bet Percy wasn't even holding anything. He's trying to put on the lab coat, and Tyson's just no. He sweeps everything off the table.
I bet Tyson started crying.
Yeah. Well, then they called the hazardous squad to get rid of the chemicals in the trash can, and then they go to PE where One minute. I want to know where they call Tyson the hard R word so I can rant about it. There we go, right here. It's about this part where Percy's in social studies and he's like looking at a picture of Annabeth that she emailed him one time over the spring breaks. And he printed out her picture and he put it in his notebook. That's sweet. That's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sloane and his goons come over and they rip the picture out and they start ripping off the picture of Annabeth, and it's just like, dude, can you not? Can you just?
Didn't he
not?
like put it in his mouth and like start chewing it?
They made spit wads out of it, and then Matt Sloane goes, "These guys are moving here next year. I bet they can pay the tuition too, unlike your friend." Yeah, they use the hard R word, if you know what I mean. It's yeah, the R word. It's another word for like stupid.
No, it's not
really.
Another word for stupid.
No,
it is,
it's
some
like,
people are mentally retarded, like it is a disease, and they call Tyson that. He's not clinically mentally retarded, but they're just jerks.
Yeah, and then Percy goes and says, like, he says he's not, but then like I feel like if it was like trying to show kids like not to like say it, he would have just said it, like he's like, just don't say that about him. Like if this was written now, that's probably what Percy would have said. Like don't say that about him.
I don't know. I think that kids are mean. They probably say meaner things.
Yeah, kids are mean. They say meaner things. I've heard people say meaner things.
Can't stand
Today
kids.
in the bathroom, I heard a bunch of girls. They were cussing, and one of them said the F word, and I go, language, and she goes, yeah, no. So I drool. I do it in my sleep too. Anyway, well, then it's the next period, and then so Matt Sloane goes, "You're such a loser, Jackson. Good thing I'm gonna put you out of your misery next period." And the next period is, guess what?
PE.
I actually like PE. I'm doing really good in it. Yeah. Actually,
I think it's hilarious that their PE coach is like super old and like can't hear, like he's looking at his Sports Illustrated magazine and like totally.
I bet it's a swimsuit edition.
Oh, for sure. Like not paying attention to anything at all. He's just like whatever.
And Percy compares him to the Oracle at camp.
Yeah.
And he goes,
old.
Yeah. He goes, a minute, I'm trying to find it. Coach Nutley was about 1 million years old with bifocals and no teeth, and a greasy wave of gray hair. He reminds me of the Oracle at Camp Half-Blood, which was a shriveled up mummy. Except Coach Nutley moved a lot less, and he never billowed green smoke. Well, at least not what I observed. Wow. So Matt Sloane is the captain for one of the teams, and Percy's the captain for the other team. And all of like the popular and the jocks go to Sloane's side, and Percy's left with the computer geeks and the Tyson and the Asian nerds. That's basically what happens. I don't mean to be racist. I don't mean to be.
That's what the book says.
Yeah, basically. So Percy's left with Corey Baylor, the computer geek, and I'm gonna butcher this name. Raj.
Oh yeah.
Raj
It was a hard one.
I'm trying not to say Mandela.
Yeah, it was a hard one.
Mandalay.
Just Raj.
The calculus whiz. And half a dozen other kids who always got harassed by Sloane and his gang.
And Tyson's like, smell funny.
Yeah, Tyson's just like, it smells funny in here. And Percy's just like, wait, what do you mean? And he goes, the big people, they smell funny. And Percy goes, oh my god, they're monsters. It just clicks, because like Percy doesn't really click for him most of the time.
I'm so glad that Tyson has a better sense of monster smell than Grover does in the first book.
Yeah.
Because Grover would be like, nah, bruh, I don't smell nothing.
Nah, bruh, nah.
That must be the lunch we ate.
They don't think they have eaten lunch
He'd be like,
yet.
I think I farted.
I
That's
think
what you
I
smell.
farted. That's what you smell.
Like, seriously.
It's true, though.
Like, because Percy would always be like, do you smell monsters? And Grover was like, no.
Yeah, like, because remember the Gateway Arch scene where, where they, well, they were underground, and Grover says that underground always smells like monsters.
Okay. Except for that time.
Except for that
Grover.
time. Where it actually did smell like monsters. Like, I got water on my glasses.
And nobody even asked Tyson.
Yeah, no one
Bless
asked
his
Tyson.
big heart.
He just straight up says it, because, like, that's his mental state. Just, like, say stuff whenever he...
No, because, like, he's a good warrior.
He's
Defender,
warrior.
whatever, protector, whatever.
Is he a good warrior or a good warrior?
Both.
Both.
He's a good worrier and warrior.
So whenever the... ow, my ankle. I kicked something. So whenever the dodgeball game starts, then the real stuff starts. Percy has a ball flying into his chest. Oh my god. I've never played, like, full-on dodgeball before. I've played dungeon ball, which is like dodgeball, except for if you get out, you have to go to the other person's dungeon, and I really like playing that. But I've never played, like, full-on dodgeball before. So, like, have you ever played dodgeball before? Oh.
We used to play it with basketballs at her.
Oh! Basketballs? Wow.
Yeah, we were ghetto.
And,
Grew up in the hood.
And then, so, like, Percy has a dodgeball flying into his chest, and then the goons start, like, changing and morphing into, like, these...
Meanwhile, the entire time, the
coach doesn't see anything.
He's, like, reading his magazine.
He's like
his hearing aid's, like, not working. He's like...
He's like Grandpa G.
Yeah. Only hears what he wants to hear.
Yeah. So,
we love you, Grampy.
Yeah. So, oh man, I'm trying to find it. So, oh, wait, no. I do want to keep going while I find the...
It just makes me so sad that Tyson asked Percy, I am freak.
I remember that during the scene where during the English class.
Yeah, and he's like, no, Sloane is freak, and then he had to promise him like an extra peanut butter sandwich at lunch to get him to stop crying.
I love Tyson so much. He's just the sweetest soul ever. He has so much innocence in him. Like, he's just so adorable. I love Tyson.
Did you mention that as they left science class that Percy hears a voice whisper?
I did.
Okay. So anyway, and the other thing that's super cute is that Percy has to stand in front of the door where Tyson changes when he's changing during PE.
Because, like, Tyson's all covered in, like, hair and weird scars on his back.
Aw. Bless his heart.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Oh, did we also mention, like, Tyson's living?
Oh yeah, he's homeless.
He's homeless. He lives in an alley, on like 70-something street.
Okay. Yeah.
And in a cardboard refrigerated box. And Sally has tried to complain to, like, the school and social services, but they don't see anything. How do you not see anything? Like,
they can't find him.
Like,
when they go look for him, they can't find him.
Okay, how do you not find something?
Percy's like, that's weird because he's like 7 foot tall.
He's like 6'3"
and lives in a cardboard box.
Yeah.
By
the way, I'm 5'12". No, I'm not. I mean, I'm 4 foot. Wait, I'm 5 foot. I'm 5 foot. My mom's 5'1.5". Closer to 5'2". I'm not 5'12". I'm not 6 foot. Anyway, I wish. Sometimes.
Yes.
I have a friend that's probably 6 foot. Maybe. No. Anyway, I can't find the part where they're changing, but Oh, I found it. All around Matt Sloan, the visitors were growing in size. They were probably growling too. They were no longer kids. They were 8-foot-tall giants with wide eyes, pointy teeth, and hairy arms tattooed with snakes and hula women and Valentine's cards.
And Matt Sloan drops his ball, and he's like, "Whoa, you're not from Detroit." Like, really?
Who? Like,
they're your friends.
they're your friends. You should
they're
know.
visiting you.
Yeah.
And all around Matt Sloan, all of his people that he has on his team, they're all growing in size.
And then, like, they wave their hand, and the red rubber dodgeballs, they disappear, and they turn into bronze, like, cannonballs with fire spewing out of them.
Super cool.
And then one of them like is thrown, and it like plunges into the wall where like Kobe something is. And they start the monsters start calling Percy like
Perseus
Jackson and son of the sea god, and he's just like, yep, these are monsters, definitely.
He's like, uh-oh, it's going down. And he doesn't have his pin.
Yeah. His pen.
Because it's in his pants, and he's wearing his gym shorts.
And his gym shorts do not have any like pockets.
My Chiron told him that he should never use...
Yeah, but this is a monster situation. This is a monster situation.
True.
Okay, so here's the question. Do you think the monsters were, like, hunting for Percy to, like, eat him? Like, I know they were, but, like... Or do you think they were working alone? Or do you think that they were, like, working for,
They're never working alone.
Or do you think that they were working for, like, trying to... I'm not sure what is on Luke's agenda right now, but do you think that they...
China. Did you say they're working for China?
No, I was going to say, like, do you think that they're working for, like, Luke and Kronos? Or do you think that they're, like...
I thought you meant they were working for, like, China, like the country.
No!
I've never heard of that in the...
Or do you think that they're, like, working on their own to, like, just hunt Percy for food?
No.
No?
I think that they're definitely working for somebody.
And who do you think
Everybody's got a boss.
Who do you think that somebody is?
Oh, it's got to be Luke.
Okay.
He left salty.
He left very salty.
Mm-hmm.
He was saltier than Poseidon.
Well, he may have thought that Percy was dead, though.
What do you mean? Okay. Yeah, but...
Because after...
But you left Percy where... You left Percy near a river. A river.
But Percy wouldn't have made it to the river because he only had...
He was a few feet... He was a few feet away.
I don't know.
A few feet away from that
saying
river.
What I think. It's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it.
I know.
So
anyway,
we have a guest.
Not anymore.
Psych.
Not anymore. Anyway, so yeah, the monsters that we don't know who they're working for. Did I just say working for?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did. Well, they start... Okay, this is where the part where I skimmed over a little bit, so I didn't really get the whole gist. I skipped to the part where Annabeth came.
Oh, okay.
So can you, like...
Yes.
The part?
So anyway, all these fireballs are coming towards, I was going to say Ryson. That's not.
Ryson.
That's a company I used to work for.
Ryson Real
They're
Estate.
coming towards...
Tyson. And Percy.
And Tyson jumps in the way and saves Percy's life.
And like...
Grover would have been in a different building. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Anyways.
He would have been in, like, a different continent.
He'd have been like, oh... Wow. Like, after everything was said and done, he'd been like, dang,
Percy
when did this happen?
Percy had, like, Percy, like, Grover would come back from, like, getting ice cream. Percy would have, like, scorch hairs.
By the way, Joe Bob is a cannibal, and his brothers.
His brothers are dead now.
And Joe Bob's like, Joe Bob, I'm a cannibal, and victory will be ours.
And I'm getting food for my baby cakes.
Yes. Oh, yes. And he has tattoos, and one of the tattoos says baby cakes on it.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so one ball does catch Tyson right in the chest. Oof. And Percy's like, oh my gosh.
Percy's
he like
he's
freaks
definitely
out.
Dead.
Oh, yeah. But he's not.
But then.
Like, he got hit so hard, like, it threw him into a wall.
It probably left a Tyson-shaped hole.
And it, like, broke, like, the...
It definitely left a Tyson-shaped hole.
The gym. And, like, put a hole through the wall. Yeah.
Now, that... Wait.
Yeah.
was half of that Tyson force and half of that ball force was like all of that ball force?
No, it was because Tyson
I
caught it
know,
and threw him back.
I know, but like, was most of it ball force? Because like Tyson probably has a lot of force built up. Because like because mass equals energy, and Tyson probably has a lot of mass in. Because like, okay, science time. It's time for Mila's Science Corner. Mass equals energy, and Tyson probably has a lot of mass. And when you build up all of that energy and you release it, it creates kinetic energy. And kinetic energy can do a lot of damage and a lot of force. So most of that was probably, it's like I'd say a good 1/3 of it was Tyson kinetic energy, and a good 2/3 of it was ball kinetic energy, because the bowling ball, dodgeball, also has kinetic energy built up. And it's like this super heavy mass ball. And if you throw it, it's going to have, if you throw it with the force of the Lestrygonian, it's going to have a lot of force built up into it. It's going to have a lot of released energy. Those who know science, they're going to get this. Yeah, so that's how it was able to... What do you want?
Okay, just cut this out, please.
Okay, we will.
Okay, I was going to say, Daddy wanted me to tell you that dinner was ready.
We know.
And also, I don't know why he wanted me to tell you that then. And also, since Daddy's using the TV, can I use my iPad then?
No.
Oh, it's TV in Mommy's room.
Yeah, Daddy wanted me to tell you that dinner was ready.
Okay, we're going to finish filming.
So we're eating.
We're almost done filming. We're going to cut that out. So anyway, the ball builds up a bunch of kinetic energy, and it builds up a lot of potential energy just being the ball itself. When you bring it back to like throw it, that brings more potential energy. You throw it, and that releases the kinetic energy. Saying that a good 2/3 of it was probably the ball, and a good 1/3 of it was Tyson energy. So thank you for going to Mila's Science Corner. I hope I get to do more of those.
I have no idea what she just said.
It's science stuff.
So if you can email me and let me know what all that meant. Bullet points help me, please.
Yeah.
Anyways, Tyson muttered, "Ow,
Ow.
ow."
Ow.
And then standing in the smoke was Annabeth.
It was Annie.
Yes.
Yes.
She punched the dude in the nose and knocked him flat.
Yes.
And then she told him, "Lay off my friend."
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And he's like, "Annabeth, how long
she
have
does say
you?"
that.
Yeah. And then pretty much all morning,
she's been following
she has
him.
her brown knife. Yeah, she's like, "I've been trying to talk to you all morning,
Bronze.
but I can't get you like by yourself or whatever."
And like she was following him around with like her invisibility cap because she's the Invisible Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And she was the shadow in the window, and she was what was calling Percy's name. So it wasn't like Luke in the fly shoes. It was Annabeth.
Yes.
I wish it was the fly shoes.
Yeah.
The fly shoes are haunting him.
Yes.
You're just like, wear us, love us. We want you to drag you into Tartarus.
So, and they did end up killing all of the monsters. Not killing them because monsters don't die, but
They like explode into dust.
yeah, which is awesome because like Percy says, they don't have to clean up anything.
Yeah.
They kind of like clean themselves up when they disappear.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
So,
Anyway, so they're getting a taxi now, right? No.
No, that's it.
That's it. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
They go out of the building. So, what do you think's gonna happen next chapter?
I don't know, but I'm really excited to read it. I'm curious.
You're
Like
gonna,
I said, I think that this book has started out way better than
I think you're going
The
to
Lightning
I think
Thief.
you're going to know what the next chapter is about. The chapter 3 is called "We Hail the Taxi of Eternal Torment."
Oh no.
Do you remember?
Oh no.
And then the next chapter of that is called "Tyson Plays with Fire."
Oh, not Tyson.
Yes, Tyson.
I hope he doesn't hurt himself. Bless his heart.
So what do you think's gonna happen? Do you think they're gonna like go to camp, or do you think they're gonna like go try and hunt Luke because that's all they wanted to do for the
No,
last?
I think that they're gonna
at the
have to
end
go
of
to
the last
camp
book.
because they're gonna have
Of
to go talk to
course.
Chiron and figure out what the heck's going on
Yeah.
and figure out why these monsters are out for. Well, I guess they're out for them because he's a demigod, right? Like
Yeah.
he's
Because
always gonna have.
monsters are always gonna like come chasing after him. But like for the entire summer, I mean the entire school year, like monsters haven't chased after Percy like at all.
So something ain't right.
Do you think anyone's behind that?
Something ain't right. It's Annabeth.
Annabeth is behind the monsters, not...
It's probably Grover.
Grover is behind the monsters not coming after Percy?
Yes, because you wouldn't suspect it because he's so, like, duh.
Wait. So Grover is stopping the monsters from getting to Percy before Percy can do anything about it. That's what you're saying, right?
No, Grover doesn't stop monsters.
I know. But monsters haven't come after Percy in the entire school year.
That's probably because Grover was, like, brushing his teeth or something whenever, they
haven't come after Percy. They have not come after Percy. There have been no monster attacks for the entire school year. And monsters are always come after Percy. So who do you think anyone is behind this? Do you think this is just like normal stuff? This is probably not normal stuff. But do you think like anyone's behind it? Do you think obviously we're not gonna get these answers, I'm just asking you.
I don't know.
No? Okay.
Mm-mm. I think it has to be Luke, just because of the end of the first book.
Yeah. Everything has to do with Luke.
Yeah.
Just everything.
That's just my opinion though.
Yeah. That's my opinion too. Just like everything. Everything. Like blank and blank and concealed file right here, concealed file right. You can't see these concealed files. They're my concealed files. Anyway, yeah, they're my Luke file. Like right here. No, like my Luke is the problem file.
Oh.
I'm just gonna put that over here and all of my other files on other problems. Like world hunger and poverty. Well, that was the end of the episode. Thank you for sticking around for our rant. I'm Mila.
Misty.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.